Hey guys, it's Dark Omicron here, and today I want to play Artanis and tell you how you can build him and what I think his best talents are. So what I will probably be doing, let's study up already, is going for Seasoned Marksman so we can get the most out of our attack damage. On level 4 I will probably go for Lethal Alacrity, which gives us just a little bit more range and speed on our blade dash, which allows us to poke more efficiently and use it to dodge abilities a bit easier. Level 7, I like to use follow through personally, but sometimes the Solar Reaper is pretty good. If you need more poke damage, then I think the Solar Reaper is good, but follow through gives nice sustained damage, which really helps a lot on Artanis. On level 10, there are two heroics, of course, which you can choose from. One is the Suppression Pulse, which blinds. It's both are global ultimates, and the Suppression Pulse blinds enemy heroes in a certain area for 4 seconds, which is a very long time. It can be a very good ultimate, and I think it's viable. And in this game, I could take it against Sergeant Hammer, who focuses a lot on auto attacks. Karazim is reliant on auto attacks. Bala auto attacks quite a bit as well. But personally, I prefer the Purifier Beam, which is his second heroic, and that's a laser that follows a certain hero around and deals a lot of damage. Like, you can outrun it, but if you're slowed, then it will stick on you and it will do so much damage. And I use it together with abilities to body block people, and you can kill people really fast with it. So personally, I prefer the laser. I will be going for the laser this game to show you guys how you can use it most efficiently. On level 13, there are, well, pretty good talents, but Triple Strike, it's so good. Your W is your main source of damage, the Twin Blades. You immediately attack 2 times, it becomes 3 times, which is a 50% damage increase every 4 seconds. It also helps resetting your shield overload, your passive, which is the shield that you get once you drop below 50%. And on level 16, I will go for the Zealot Charge, which allows you to stick to your target more efficiently. On level 20, it kind of depends. I think I will probably go for Force of Will so I can survive a little bit better. But maybe if the game's going really well, I can go for the next play. So right now I take Seasoned Marksman on the first tier. It's possible to go for a Reactive Fairy, but personally I'm not too impressed with this block talent. It's just, you need to be in combat to charge it. You can charge it every 4 seconds, which is pretty good, but I mean, you have to be in combat, so you'll lose your stacks immediately. It's pretty rough to keep that going. I'm just gonna start working on the lane a bit, and maybe we can get a kill. I'll try to swap him. There we go. Body block him. Chase him through. Oh, barely got him. We got away. Very close. On level 1 you also have the Amateur Opponent, which deals extra damage against non-heroic minions. I don't think this is ever worth it. It's just, Seasoned Marksman has great value, and I don't think you should ever increase your damage against non-heroic targets, because it should be useful in team fights. Kadaran Resonance is actually a very nice talent if you have to learn how to use Artanis. His E is pretty powerful, it has a 14-second cooldown, and if you miss it, this reduces the cooldown by 8 seconds. Which means that if you're learning Artanis and learning how to use his E, and how you can hit his Phase Prism, then the Kadaran Resonance is very nice. It helps you learn him, so if you just start playing Artanis for the first few times, I actually recommend Kadaran Resonance. Your damage will be lower, but it will be much more forgiving if you can't hit your E's as well yet. I used it a lot when I started learning Artanis. We can just use our Q for wave clear, dash in, dash out, get the globes, heal a bit. Ooh, nice gank by Nova and Muradin, well done by them. We got a hammer kill out of that. Now we're level 4. There are a few... Like, every talent on level 4 is pretty good, except for Shield Battery. I gotta make sure that they don't take the Dragon Knight. I'm going for Lethal Alacrity because I want to be able to focus team a bit better. But I think it's okay if you want to go for Chrono Surge, which gives you a little bit of attack speed. Generally, Lethal Alacrity is just the best, I think, but I would still encourage you to play around with Chrono Surge and Templar Seal. It's a lot of fun. Nice, good gank again. And Templar Seal works very well with the Psionic Energy on level 7. It allows you to regenerate your shield with your Q. It can help you. I just personally don't think it's the right way to go for Artanis. He can deal a lot of damage, and if you build him that way, I think he's actually pretty strong. And he already is pretty survivable because you build him into his W cannons later on in the game, which recharges shield really quickly, especially if you go for the Force of Will on level 20. I don't think the Templar Zeal and the Psionics Energy, I don't think it's worth 2 talents to regenerate your shield a bit better with Q, because the Blade Dash is a very strong ability, and you can use it to poke, you can use it to finish people off, and you can use it to dodge abilities. So, for instance, if a Nova ults you with Precision Strike, you can time your Blade Dash just perfectly, and you will dodge the entire ultimate. That's so strong. But if you use it for Templar Zeal and Psionic Energy, then you won't be able to use it to dodge abilities or to poke people or to catch kills. So that's why I prefer not to build it that way and just use my Q as a poke ability. Might be able to swap Monk. Oh, just barely, but does this finish? Nope. Very, very close. In the upcoming patch, Artanis is getting small buffs. His auto attack range is going to be increased by 25%, which I think is great. It's a very nice quality of life change. And his Phase Prism will actually be 15% faster and have 15% more range, which is good news. I actually would have hit the Karazim then. So it's a small quality of life buff, very small buff. But I think they have to be careful with Artanis because he's a very cool hero. And I think he's actually pretty strong. People underestimate him a lot, which is too bad because he's super cool. There we go, we got an Olaf. We body blocked him, used our auto attack, and immediately after used the W, because then you reset the auto attack timer. So if you want to use your Twin Blades, you have to attack and immediately W. It gives you 3 attacks instantly. On level 7 I took Follow Through, which applies at every W and every E and Q as well. So in fights, the Solar Reaper is pretty good. It adds a bit more damage on your Blade Dash, but Follow Through actually adds more damage on every ability that you use. So you have to be able to auto attack, of course. Let's see if we can get a kill here. I'm going for the Monk. Nope, he dodges the swap. I move in for the tank, body block him, get hits in, and he gets away. That's fine. We got the Monk anyway. Our teammates picked it up. Let's see if I can protect Tyrell. Swap Vala. Got her. Oh, nice blast away from Sergeant Hammer. And well, we still got her. Good job, Meriden and Tyrell. I'm just gonna go back, heal a bit more HP. On level 10, like I said before, I really like the Purifier Beam. I'm just gonna go for it. I think Suppression Pulse is good if you have 2 enemy heroes that are reliant on auto attacks. Then it's actually worth to blind them for 4 seconds. But 4-second blind every, I think it's 80 or so seconds. Generally, I prefer the Purifier Beam. I don't think Purifier Beam is ever bad, let's just put it that way. Okay, let's prevent him from taking it. Auto attack, immediately W after, for double hits. It's now 2 versus 1, so I'm gonna back off a bit and just poke. Okay, it's fine. I should back off. My shield is down. We can't really re-engage, I'm low in AP, so let's just implant him. I think Artanis is a pretty good laner. You can lane really well with him in the early game, and later on in the team fights he becomes a hunter, and he can really take down the squishy heroes super fast with the triple strike and the solid charge later. I will probably be able to showcase it this game. We'll have to wait and see. He has really good wave clear for a solo lane. He's very good in dueling heroes 1 versus 1 because of his shield. It's a good laner. I'm just gonna stay mid, prevent them from taking the Dragonite. Oh, this is an ultimate from Vala. Try to get out of range because then Strafe doesn't work anymore. My shield is procced right now. I have to be a little bit careful. They will push it, but we took the top line, so it's fine. We can go forward. Oh, Tyrael and Tassadar are in trouble. I'm gonna move in. Maybe we can get the tank. No, she used her movement. I'm going to defend this mercenary camp. I don't think there's much to be done there. Just need to kill this camp as soon as possible. There's Olaf here, but I won't be able to kill him. It's just important I take these giants down. They will do too much damage. Okay, that's nice. Clear the wave a bit.
It is destined.
There we go. Actually, I should have taken the shrine. Olaf took the shrine. And it was just Olaf. I could have easily contested that. I thought my team would be able to delay this. But it was really... I took a bit of XP, but it was not worth it. I should have just taken the shrine. That was my bad. So, we just have to defend this dragon right now. So far, there actually have been very, very little team fights. I haven't used my laser yet. I might use it right now. Yep, I'm gonna use my laser on the tank. And there we go. It goes down. Even though he used his movement speed, he moved back in, which was pretty dangerous. I think he was afraid of the hero up there. I'm not sure why he moved back. He could have escaped, but even if people run from the laser, it can still be worth it, because you actually force them out of the fight. You zone them out pretty well. So I took the triple strike. I don't think any talent on this tier really compares to it, because W is so important. It's your main ability as Artanis. So always pick that one up. It also synergizes perfectly with the Seasoned Marksman. I already have 23 stacks, it's pretty good. Just by laning. On some maps you can get even more stacks, like Tomb of the Spider Queen, Blackheart's Bay. Pretty good maps to get a lot of Seasoned Marksman stacks. Just gonna clear this as fast as possible. Attack immediately W after you attack. And there we go. Okay, we have to group as a team now. We're level 13, we should be able to get a team fight going. Let's try to kill the monk. He's... oh, okay. Do that. Still gonna go for the monk. And I might actually die here. Swap out. Dodge, but I'm still dead. I can use my shield, but it's no use. It was not the best position, and I think we were also a bit outnumbered. I don't think Tassadar was nearby enough. So we should have actually not fought here. I was a bit too zealous. It's fine, if we look at the levels, we're still pretty equal. Level 16 is really where Artanis starts to shine, because you really need the Zealot charge. I think level 16 has amazing talents. Increasing the shield overload is pretty good, because during the fights you can take more burst damage. It's much better against burst. So against teams with Nova, for instance, Shield Surge could be nice. Titan Killer is perfect against tanks. It's really good, does a lot of damage. Psionic Wounds helps your team, but just nothing compared to the Zealot Charge, because the Zealot Charge allows you to actually hit. It's really hard to hit Titan Killer Psionic Wounds because you don't have any movement. Zealot Charge is essential to make a talent work. I don't think any other talent is possible on level 16. You need it. I think Zealot Charge should even be implemented into the W standard. But Blizzard was not willing to go that far yet. So we got both shrines, but we can't contest this one right now because Tassadar's up there. So maybe we can catch the monk. There we go, swap him. Oh, the Stormbolt missed because I swapped. We didn't expect it. Are we gonna fight? Yes we are. I'm gonna laser the tank, force him out, and I'm gonna go on Hierach, because he's the one that's nearest to me. Tank to take Asian goes down, that's really nice, and Hierach is very low. Can I get him? Nope, he went up. Maybe Vala? There we go. Pretty good fight, and now we get Zealot Charge. Now it gets fun. So we took the shrine. I have to kill this giant actually. Go for this giant real quick. Why is my team fighting? There we go. We're too low. We shouldn't fight. No. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. We're fine. No, 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 no. Just go back. Go back. Go back. Chill. Relax. Go back. Our enemies have a lot of pressure with mercenaries all over the map, all game long. It's giving us a lot of trouble. But I think we have a good team fight right now. We have a strong front line, we have 3 warriors, and Nova is there to burst the squishies, so what we should do is just slowly brute through. and allow Nova to do her job. We should just group up.
With honor, I lead.
Let's type that in chat. Group up. Group up. Okay, we see them all. We know they're here. We can fight easily. We just gotta wait for Mirrodin.
It is destined.
Or wait for an enemy to move out of position. Maybe Karazim. Oh. Okay, let's move up here. Start doing some damage. Just be careful. Always keep an eye on the cooldown of my passive. My traits. Look at this damage, it's absolutely insane. And there we go, we got Vala. Just 3 Ws and a 1 E. And I can use my W as well to reset my shield overload. Ooh, nice. We got Olaf, probably worth it. Even though you used an ultimate, it's not the biggest cooldown. You still get a Viking, which is always nice. So, for instance, I can easily take this camp right now because my passive is up. As soon as it procs, then I use my W. Shield is up again, and I can use my W, and it's back up, and it regenerates, and I just take no damage. No damage at all. It's completely safe for me to do this. Of course, it's not safe if if the enemies come to attack. But if you can solo a Merc camp, you know enemies are not nearby, then don't care about your health. You won't die. We have to be careful here. Siege tank is dangerous. Do we want to move in? Okay, then I'll laser. We kill the monk. Ah, he used his divine palm. Very nice. The Hierach is not moving. I don't know what that's about, but let's swap him. We got him. Nice. And let's get Olaf maybe. Olaf is down. And now I'm gonna hunt Vala. We really need to kill Vala. He's the main damage. Here we go. And got her. Got her with the blade dash. It's a bit of a risk to use it because I can't reposition myself. Once I use it, I'm stuck on this position. Oh wow, I'm not paying attention. Ooh. Managed to get Karazim. I still need to get used to playing and talking at the same time, so I'm making a few mistakes and not paying too much attention to my team sometimes, so sorry about that, but I'm trying to explain the tense as well as I can to you guys. So as soon as you use Blade Dash, you're actually stuck to the position where you initially launched it. You can't reposition yourself. So if you use Blade Dash to chase someone or to get the last hit in, that's your last shot. If you miss it, he's gone. You won't be able to catch up because you can't move. So always keep that in mind. Don't just use your Blade Dash whenever you want to get some damage in because you can get out of position. You can lose your advantageous position. He's gonna get the shrine, so we clear their DK, and let's see. No, he's paying attention. I can't get it. Little Eric is running away. Just clear this really quickly. Gives us some marksman stacks and gets us control back up his lane. And we almost have level 20, which is the most important part. Our team is fighting up here against Hierach. Oh, 2 of them are down here. Can I drink from a fountain yet? Yes, it's up, so I'll get that. Okay, having a bit of problem surviving, so I'm actually going for force of will. I'm taking a lot of damage in fights. I think it's important to keep my shield up. And this reduces the cooldown for 6 seconds every hit instead of 4. Very nice ult by Nova. Let's see if we can get Vala. Nope, far away. I'm gonna hunt the Vikings down. There we go. I missed the E.
Well done.
But it's no problem. Okay, we can kill Vala. There we go. Vala's down. Now the monk. Swap him. We should get out of this. It's their fort. We're just getting slowed. Attack speed is also being slowed. It's no good fighting in their fort. I'm gonna ult Hierach and we can kill him easily. So as soon as he uses his Wraith Walk, he would still take a lot of damage. So these Vikings are hunting me down, but luckily because of my Force of Will, level 20, I managed to get my shield, so I wasn't in too much danger. But we are getting very low, so we should pull back. We have to Dragon Knight, it's okay.
Let's attack this.
We need to start doing siege damage because they still have all their forts up. We are still pretty healthy ourselves as well. So regenerate and regroup. Let's go to our team. Dragon Knight's taking a lot of damage. I think the Dragon Knight should have waited for us, but it's just a random quick match.
This mercenary camp.
There's not much at stake. People are probably not paying as much attention. I'm not paying as much attention as I usually do, so certainly can't blame my team. My ultimate is ready in 20 seconds, so I'd like to wait before we fight again. But that's okay. If we can use the Dragon Knight, we should. Should really group up. Our team is a bit too spread, but the enemy team is also spread, so I'm actually just going for it. Let's get Vala. And that was actually a mistake to use my blade dash there, because as you saw I got out of position. Oh, here I got a nice charge on Vala. I managed to swap her and get more auto attacks in, so that was great. I'm gonna use my laser on fucking hammer here. And I need to use my charge on the Vikings, or else I would have died. And I still died. I needed one more attack and then my shield would have reset it. But I didn't get it. The laser actually, even though it didn't kill Hammer, she was gone. She had to go back. She even drank from the fountain and all the way back. It takes so much time for her to do that. So she was out of the fight for a solid 10-15 seconds, which was definitely worth it. The Vikings are doing a lot of hero damage actually to me. They have I see, they have Nordic Attack Squad. That's a different type of giant killer than for the Vikings. So yeah, pretty good game so far. My team is playing well. Getting a bit of the mercs, the two I left when I had to go up and help my team. The enemy also took theirs, so this can contest each other. And we are back into the game, boys. Let's surf to the front lines, try to help Tyrell. Our ultimate is back up. It's global, we can always use it, so even if our team would start to fight here, we could use the laser on one of the targets. And let's see if we can get a good fight going. Just poke Hierach a little bit. He's in the front line. I'm gonna laser the tank. Poke Hierach some more. Okay, he's gonna Wraith Walk, that's fine. Poke Vala a bit. Oh, look at that damage. Okay, just gonna stay back. Burden's taking a lot of damage. Gotta try to protect him. Charge on Vala. Our shield is procced. So we have to be careful. The siege tank is giving them a lot of zoning power, which is pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. That was nasty. I wanted to charge on the monk, but I charged in to the bottom, and the siege tank and Vala just completely had an open shot on me. So Tyrell has to get to top lane. Bot lane is not that pushed. They're still fine. They will probably get the Dragon Knight because of my death. So right now I think Artanis is actually in a decent spot in the meta. He's worse than Sonya and Thrall. If you want to pick a bruiser fighter, like a melee fighter, then Thrall and Sonya are both much better choices. They offer more to the team and are more useful throughout the entire game. But Artanis is not bad. People underestimate him. He's definitely not bad, especially in 1-versus-1 situations. He can pretty much beat anyone, and it really depends on how you use him. But I agree that in Hero League drafts, Thrall, Sonya are way better choices most of the time. 2 Vikings go down, very nice. Maybe even a third one. He uses the rewind. Nope, too bad. Was very close though. It was a nice try by Meriden. We are now regrouped. Let's see if we can get some damage in on Karazin. Can we swap him? Yes we can. But we can't finish it. Should be careful. We should be very careful here. We're inside the enemy fort. The Vikings actually survived. I think they have play again. They do have play again. But now they die again. Hierach, let's use our laser on him. Ooh, he goes down really quickly. Vala is in a precarious position. I could swap her. Ooh, she vaulted away. Nice vault by her. But we can still use our blade dash. She goes down. Let's body block her. Use our W. Nice. We bursted her all down. That was a brilliant fight. That was the perfect fight. Even though we were in their fort, that was a bit scary. The position was a bit scary. We still managed to make it work. Let's try and get the monk. Let's swap him. Very nice. Okay, that's that, because now I'm out of position. I attacked the building with my W, so my passive would reset, and I actually got a different shield. That was to survive. But I put myself in a bad position with Sergeant Hammer over here. A bit too eager to kill the monk. I think actually we could have gotten him. I don't think my move was a really bad one, but my team didn't agree, so they didn't follow up. Ooh, the play again from the back. 3 Viking spawn. My team is in a really bad position right now. They have to run and give up the Dragonite, give up the shrines. Just run. I think they're safe. Nova should be careful up here. Oop. Tried to get the monk. Didn't get it. Nice try though. The play again, backstab, was interesting. I really like how these Vikings are playing. They're doing a lot of damage. Nice use of the terrain, of the flanks. But this was my bad. But it could have been good if my team had followed up with me, I think. But it might have also been a mistake. I should play safer. Usually as Artanis, I can play a lot safer, but I love dashing into the fight with him, and I end up dying a lot. Look at this, 4 deaths. Not the best, but it's also not the worst. So let's try and get this mercenary camp back down. Whoop, whoop. It's actually, you can't really tank mercenaries that well as Artanis, and if you're 100% HP, because your shield doesn't block. You won't get your shield because you need to be 50% HP for that. Once you're under 50%, you don't take any damage from nerfs. Team starts to fight. Let's use our laser here. Vala, you are mine. Goodbye. Hierach, goodbye. We're dealing a lot of damage right now. Let's see if we can get the tank. I'm still trying to chase because the tank does not have movement abilities. So here we go. I'm gonna charge in. I missed my swap. One more auto. There we go. He's down. We can get the Dragonite now. Hierach is haunting us. Huh, this one minion. There you go. I love the sound effects of Artanis as well. It just feels so powerful. The slashes. And I love the art. I love this master skin. It's actually one of my favorite master skins ever. Poke Hierach a bit. Look at that damage. It's so good. Even on a tank.
This one must perish.
He will try to stop me. I'm just gonna poke this lane a bit, try to keep it pushed, poke him a bit. Tesla is here to protect me, so I'm just gonna try and take it. Oh, the Vikings are here as well. Try to kick Eric. Just deal damage. We're trying to zone right now. Oh. What's happening? Whoa, a lot of lag. I don't know what that was about, but we got the Dragonite, so that's cool. We also killed the monk, so that's great. No complaints. And now we can just push through. Let's try and get some damage in on Vala. Okay. So I'm gonna laser the tank, force her out. Oh, she's not moving! She's not moving! Then you see the true power of the Purifier Beam. The damage is actually insane. It can kill a tank for about 70% HP. Depends on which target you're focusing, of course, but it does so much damage. Let's see. 500 damage almost per second for 8 seconds, so that's insane. It would kill me for about 60%. Let's get Hierach. Hierach is down. Get the Vikings again. That's one. We can actually just kill the core. The Dragonite should kill the core. Dang it. Vikings go play again. Get Vala. Get out of here. And now I can just recharge my shield super fast. It's on cooldown, it's back up, it's on cooldown, and it's back up. It's on cooldown, but it's immediately back up once you use your W. It's really good. So that is how I play Artanis. It was not the best game, I must admit. Still getting used to talking and explaining while still playing. but it was not the worst either. Yeah, I'm going to show the talents once more. So the stats. So the talents are Seasoned Marksman, Lethal Alacrity, Follow Through, Purifier Beam, Triple Strike together with Solid Charge, and the Force of Will. This is for survivability. You can also take the Nexus Blades if you are confident and not dying a lot, but I felt like I was being focused a lot this game by the enemy team, so I went for Force of Will. And the stats, the damage is really good. Like my entire team had amazing damage, I must say. Tashadar, doing 133,000 damage. I went full damage build with Archon, I love it. Very nice game by my team, and we managed to win it. So I hope you learned something about Artanis. I really like this hero. I hope you will too. And have a good day.